Good morning, my students. Today we're going to talk about suffixes. Have you ever heard about suffixes? What are suffixes? Let's start to remember if you've taken that before. I don't think so. You're in grade 3 and this is the first time to take something like that. But sure, you've seen some words with suffixes. In our daily life conversations, we use suffixes. I'll show you a video to know what exactly I mean and what are the suffixes. Let's have a quick look about this video. Here is the video about suffixes. Let's start.
Suffixes are added to the end of a base word. Let's take a look at the word sleepy. We know that sleep is the base word.
So as you see here, there's a base word and then we add a letter or more to the word to change the whole meaning.
That means the Y after sleep is a suffix. So just like prefixes, suffixes also change the meaning of the word.
Yeah, do you remember the prefixes? We've taken the prefixes and we're still taking more and more and more about prefixes, but you know what are prefixes. Here's stuff. If prefixes are letters before the word, we add letters before the word, change the whole meaning. So suffixes is the opposite. It's after the word. We add some letters, like one or more, maybe 3 or more letters, and add them by the end of the word to change the whole meaning. Okay, so it can be 2 letters, maybe more, maybe less. So we'll see here.
Let's take a look at a few examples of how a suffix can change the meaning of a word. When I add the suffix y to the end of a word, it means full of. So if I say he is sleepy, that means he is full of sleep. Or if I say the sky is cloudy, that means the sky is full of clouds.
I will go through the video quickly because I have a limited time to record this session. So that's why I'll go quickly, but in our lesson, maybe it's gonna take more time than this, but here we have to make it briefly, shortly, okay? So I'll go for more examples, not only ending with Y or LY.
I mean to say he is walking in a slow way. To a word, it means full of.
Okay, so when I add FUL to the word, okay, so the suffix FUL means full. But put in your mind, here it's ending with one L because one of the common mistakes that you add double L to the suffix, which is not correct.
Of. For example, when I say beautiful, it means full of beauty, or colorful, which means full of color. When I add the suffix less to the end of a word, it means without. Like when I say fearless, which means without fear.
So when I add the suffix less, L-E-S-S, it means without. Like here, he said fearless, he's brave, he doesn't feel with fear, so he's fearless, okay?
When I...
Here it is, yeah. Okay, so another question, can you give me a word from the video that we've just watched about suffixes? Yeah, like what? Powerful, yeah. Strongest, perfect. What else? Sleepy, yeah. Beautiful, perfect. So you give me different examples. I appreciate that. I like it. So sum up because you are perfect. Okay. All of you. Here, it's our lesson about suffixes. So as you see here, a suffix is a group of letters, as I said, that can be added to the end of a word adding a suffix, it changes the meaning of the word. Like here, we will focus on two examples of suffixes, full and less. If I added FUL, which means full, to something, it will change the whole meaning, like power would be powerful. Okay, can you give me some example? We said beautiful, or care will be careful. Like when you care or have a full care of something, so it's gonna be careful. Okay, what else? Useful, perfect. Useful, which means full of good things. Okay. We have more and more examples. Okay, so if I added LESS to the word, are all these words will keep the same, or they will change? Like if I add the word to the word, the suffix less to a word or more, I mean. Okay, so if I add the suffix less for taste, the word taste, it's gonna be tasteless, like without taste. Okay, so if I add the word full to the word taste, it will be tasteful, full of taste. So do you see the difference? Like these group of letters, it changes the whole meaning. The whole meaning. Can you see that? Like taste, tasteless without taste. Okay, but tasteful, wow, yummy, full of taste. So do you see the difference between the two meanings? The same word, but when I add these group of letters, everything changes and it's turned upside down. So do you see that? So, for example, here, hope. Okay, we will go to the first, like tasteless. I want to give you more example about less. Or what else? I want you to give me example. Careless, the same as careful, but here it's careless. So it's another meaning. So the word care is the same, but it's the difference? Instead of full, I put less. It means that he doesn't care at all. Careless. Useful, full of use. So useless, if I add the suffix less, it's gonna be without any use. Okay, so do you see what this suffix does to the whole word? Do you see that? Okay, here we have a first independent practice. I want your time to practice. I've already explained, we went through the lesson and everything. I think it's clear now, but it's your time. I wanted you to add the suffix full, and not only full, I'll add to this activity another thing, and the suffix less to each word of these. And see what the suffix is gonna do to change the whole meaning. For example, you will make hopeless, and you will make it as well hopeful. The same for pain, it will be painless and painful, and so on. So it's your time, and thankful, thankless, harmful, harmless, and it's your time to see your work. Okay, so you will write this in your book or your copybook, and I'll go through the classroom to check this. Okay. The second practice, guided practice, is copy the sentences below and add the suffix full or less to complete the gaps. As you see here, we will use it according to the meaning of the sentence. I can here differentiate whether the meaning of the sentence will match which one, will match the suffix full or the suffix less. So I'll see, like the first one, oh no, I have broken the glass. How can it be careful? Is this person is careful? The person who has already broken the glass? No, he's careless. So how careless of me? So the girl will say for herself, how careless of me. Okay, you will answer the rest because you have to think about them. Okay, Like the second one, that's a wonder what birthday cake shirt will be wonderful. My pen is broken, so it's broken. It's useful? No, it's useless because I'll do nothing with it. So my kite is very colorful or colorless. So for sure, colorful. Most of the kites are colorful. Okay, here is your first independent practice, and you have to do it in your copybook. You will write the sentence using each of the words you made in group A. Here we used the suffixes full and less, and we have list of group of words like hope, pain, thank, harm. So you will get 3 of these. If you want to write the 4, it's okay. Using the suffixes full or less and make a meaningful sentences. I want at least 3 sentences.